Can't believe the wife has food in here. This is my beer freezer. Batch number 51. We're going to go with a raspberry. It's going to be an ale, raspberry ale. Maybe hit it with a little honey. I'm not sure yet. I'm writing the recipe as we speak. You got to get the grains out, get them ground, and everybody knows how that goes. I use a pitcher here, and I keep it in bulk nowadays, so I don't have to really goof around here. It's a lot easier. So I'll get a pitcher. It usually holds about 3 pounds per pitcher, I found out. Of course, I'll find out when I get it into the scale here. Scale was on, but I got busy doing something else and it shut off. So I got to turn that back on again. And maybe the battery finally took a crap. That'll be my luck. So we're set on pounds. We zero out the scale. And watch, this will be about exactly 3 pounds per pitcher, maybe a little bit more. There's 2, and we're shy like 4 grains. We're gonna go with oh, here it looks like it's gonna be man, I can't see the scale, it's dark in here. We're gonna go 1 pound of carapils, 1 pound of carapils. We always check to make sure the valve is closed, and we siphon the water out. 171 we're at. Down here in the basement, trying to find some homemade candy sugar in case I decide to use it in this brew. Pick up 1 pound of that. Okay, we only got 1 pound left, so we want 1 pound of that candy sugar. Then I want some homemade Cascade leaves, hops. I'm gonna dig out my hops. Can't believe the wife has food in here. This is my beer freezer. I'm gonna keep all my candy sugar and hops. The wife likes to put she likes to put food in there. Go figure. Why wouldn't she? So here's a pack of hops here. I don't know what I got left from last year, 2017. Looks like about 3, 6, 9 ounces here. Going quick. Got about 9 ounces of Cascade homegrown hops left. So there's the candy sugar, some hops, leaf hops. And we open the beer fridge here. We're gonna grab Citra Hirschbrocker, Willamette, Warrior, Willamette. I want some Willamette. And the yeast I'm looking for here is hiding. Set this stuff down a minute. The US 05 we're looking for. I know I just got some, so the package ain't even open, I guess. Go figure on that one. Ah, it's hard. So I'm ready to verloff as soon as I get back up to the boil. I do have some Cascade on a pellet leaf. So yeah, we're gonna go with Willamette, 4.8 alpha acids at the end. Cascade in the oil. The wife is upstairs right now making some muslin bags for me, and she's got those homemade. All right, our 90-minute mash is up. Went with a 90-minute mash here. So I'm going to do our verloff, get that going. Uh-oh, hope we don't have a stuck ton. Oh no. Oh, I've seen that before. Yes, we do. That's going to be a pain in my kazoo. Somehow we stirred too much. Oh boy. Okay. Just going to be a very slow, started off with a good, with a real nice brew day here. Only to finish with a stuck ton. So we'll let that run right through the filter and get the boil kettle going, because this is the second time this has happened to me. We've been here before, but we're just going to have to deal with it, and it's going to take a little longer, that's all. I'll use the funnel, catch any particulates, and we'll get this show on the road here. Let her drain, because she's going to go slow. Off she goes. And we can go sit down for quite some time, because she's definitely a stuck ton. Haven't had one of those in a while. A little disappointing. It'll work its way out. The stuck mash tun unstuck itself, and here we go. We got a beautiful flow. Oh, I would have been here for another 2 hours. She's flowing beautiful now, so I got the screen in there to catch more particulates. That's what it was. Some got past the false bottom during the stirring process, but that's not a problem. Not a problem no more. She's flowing free. We'll be boiling here in probably 10 minutes.
You can see it coming up. She's a coming. She's coming. She's a coming. She's going. Oh, she's up there. Will it? Will it? Will it? Hot break. Hot break. She's up there. She's trying to roll over and fall in. Can't guarantee it. As soon as I take my hands off the throttle here, she'll blow over. Man, she's trying. Yeah, I'm shutting that down in a minute. I can't risk that. I can't risk sticky floors again. Alright, that worked for me. She's boiling, nice boil. She's going to come over again here. I'm not careful. Oh, you can smell the hops instantly once they were put in there. They're leaf hops, Cascade. 2017 season, right from Stoneyard Vineyards backyard here. Okay, boil is on at 1250. That'll be good. Then we'll get the other addition of hops in here on schedule. And got to come up with a name for this beer. It's a raspberry. Gonna get raspberry puree put in there, so it's gonna be a good beer. So just gotta get a name. Usually I have a name before I even start, but been a little under the weather here, and I should have brewed last week. I just didn't get a chance to, and here we go. And she's right on the tippy top here. Raspberry last 15 minutes. 1 ounce of Willamette hops and 1 ounce of Citra, all mixed together. 1 pound of homemade candy sugar, splattering all over my stomach. Watch this. That'll stick to the bottom for a second till we get that stirred up. And then a cap full of Irish moss. And why not a cap full and a half of Irish moss? Why not? Why wouldn't I? So that's in there. Last 15 minutes, we'll stir up that sugar. We got to get a reading on the refractometer. Oh, that's looking really good in there. I don't feel any sugar sticking. They melted in really good, but And give it a nice little stir here. Get her going. Then we're going to check the refractometer. Oh man, it smells good. And my spoon hole. Get that ready to rock and roll. And here comes the refractometer reading. Blah, blah, blah. Squirt that all over the stove here and drip some on the floor. Why wouldn't I? That's how you do it. Okay. Here comes the reading after the candy sugar. Man, that's still hot. We're going to let that cool on here for a second. You let that cool. A second or two. Drop down the gate. And see how you're doing in here in a minute. And we finish at a beautiful 1060. We're happy with that. That's after the candy sugar. Maybe you'll write that down for me, my assistant. It's done. 1060. 1.060 after boil. Scale off. And back up to a boil here, 15 minutes. We'll shut down, get the wort chiller in, and we're going to get her in the fermenter. I got to get the fermenter K out. Add a little yeast nutrient right now. And that's about it. Ferment K, and I'm going to USO 5 yeast.
Flame out.
Now we're off to the transfer to the fermenting bucket. Sanitize everything. There goes my my raspberry puree that I'm spilling all over the floor. Don't know how I did that, but I did. That's terrible. I did spill it all over the floor. I just don't know how I did that, but go friggin' figure. So we'll get that cleaned up and everything else cleaned up here in a minute. Don't know how I do that, but I end up spilling it. Very good. Still draining from the oil kettle down to the fermenting bucket. Almost 5 gallons. It's coming. It's coming. I usually get a little bit more than 5. And that's okay with me. Give it a little tilt like that. Get all the wort out of the bucket. Almost 5 gallon mark. We go over a little bit because of the trube and the yeast cake. When you go to secondary, you always lose some. Everybody knows how that goes if you do secondary fermentations. That's the 5 gallon mark there. Hoping not to drop my cover. She still got some good wort coming. Looks like we're gonna end up with a little, almost 6 gallons on this one. Waste not, want not. Gonna suck air. There's the air suck. That means she's done. Get our hose out of here. Get our yeast and stuff in here, and we're gonna get the cover on there, and we're done. You know how that goes. Maybe not. All right, out of the way. Sanitize, sanitize, sanitize. Sanitize the scissors again. I'm going to use a little Ferment K. Always do.
Why wouldn't I?
We sprinkle some of it in on top. Get it out of our way. Sanitize the yeast again. The stuck sparge was freed after 15 minutes by itself. I was glad to see that. Sprinkle in the yeast. And we'll call this brew done. Get the cover on there. Get our airlock. And raspberry brew done after spilling it all over the floor.
Gonna sit outside here, have a cold one here. Gonna do a Southern Tier IPA because I got 15 gallons. It's never made the kegs yet. They're still in. I got two in primary, two in secondary, one in primary at Raspberry. So hats off to you guys. I will talk to you later. Proust. Till next time. Proust.